y'all have to coach this team. I can put you in the right position, but he'll be like, all right, Doe, Dorian Finney-Smith, Reggie Bullock. Y'all can cover up. Y'all know certain shit that you want to do a little bit more. But when you do, it's going to benefit you. When that gets flipped and you start wondering, hey, you need to do a little bit more, or like on this end, like at the end of the day, most stars, you are going to need a little bit more help with them carrying most of the offensive responsibilities on the other end of the court. And I'm not going to hold you. The way you can play, nigga has the ball 50% of the damn time. 75% of the time. But if there's one thing we can say about Luka, the motherfucker ain't been on many losing teams.
Welcome to the National Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Holly Rowe joins us now from her ringside vantage point. Holly?
Notre Dame coming off a 10-win season, but there was a sour taste in their mouth after they were left out of the college football playoff. Marcus Freeman has so many great recruits loaded with talent. He knows this team is going to have a huge chip on their shoulder as they try to get back into the college football playoff this season. Nice?
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. They'll test the right side here. Running with purpose. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
And at first down, they go right back to him.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
They'll run it here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, I've been so excited to watch this guy play. He's so aggressive. We're going to see this all day long. He is one of the better linebackers in the country. Here he's in the backfield making a play. His ability to diagnose what's going on the other side of the football is so good.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Good read. I know this is frustrating for a defense because they do everything right in the secondary. There's nowhere to throw the football. It's 3rd down. You feel like you're going to get off the field, and yet the quarterback makes the offense right with his legs. He's able to scramble, get the first, and then he slides down here and saves himself a hit in the first down.
Buckeyes are on the move here. Press coverage now from these DBs. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass this time. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Oh, and he's in the clear now. Goes out of bounds. He gets inside the 35, though.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
It's a shotgun run call. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Here's the 2nd down play. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. The Buckeyes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. The pocket breaking down. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, they've got him for a sack on 3rd down.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on 3rd and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
Field goal is good. The breaks the scoreless tie here. It makes it 3-0. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes a handoff. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. To the air, it's Carr. Running out of time in the pocket. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
1st down and 10 now. Looking to throw here. Delivers quickly to the left side. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Handoff from the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. After the run, there's a man down, injured on the field. Certainly hoping his championship game is not over. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He fires it down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. The foot race to the end zone.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. Solid gain. They'll spot him out at the 35.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on 1st down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on 1st down and get 1st downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
1st and 10 now for the offense. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Using his legs, it's Jackson. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Can he get there on the ground? Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
Here we go, the coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
Well, on 4th and 1, you know what's coming. And if the defense is going to give you that option, then just take it. An easy run for a 1st down.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Grabbed by the receiver. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. As we hit the quarter break, Notre Dame has the lead. We've reached the end of 1 in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Touchdown, Ohio State. A deep shot for the score. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. They'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the 1st down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Scanning the field. It's Carr. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. The 5-yard gain is a win on first down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Close to the tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle quickly, but a solid gain. Ball spotted at the 25 now. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Back to pass. It's Carr. The pressure's on. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Smart to get down right there and avoid the big hit. He's able to get what he can get, and he gets down. Now you just live to play another down.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. Good enough for first down yardage. This running back continues to impress, and forget the freshman label. He's had a year of experience now. He's had a tremendous year, and Joel, they clearly trust him, rely on him in this big game.
Chris, what I've been most impressed with is his durability. Normally a young running back, you try to take a few of those carries off of him during the course of the year, but they have just leaned in, and he has delivered. I tell you, this is as impressive of a young running back as I've seen in a long time. Well, finally, this defense is able to present some pressure on the quarterback. This quarterback has been so good all day long. He's been eating them up from the pocket, and they have not been able to get pressure on him. Now they finally get somebody near him, contact him as he throws, and lo and behold, what is it? An incompletion. I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
A play action, looking to throw. The ball is loose in the backfield. Offense recovers the fumble. He keeps going. Now tackle him well short of the marker. Brings up 4th down. See if they try out the field goal team. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And we're all tied up now.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Off the play fake on first down. The defense scoops it up. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
This was a concern for this offense the entire week. This pass rush is very good. And with the quarterback's eyes down the field, he's not protecting the football. That is a beautiful job by this defensive line, getting home and getting the ball out. First down for their offense.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Tackle is made, but the ball will be spotted at the 4.
Well, that's going to bring up 3rd and goal, and on 3rd down in a goal-to-go situation, I always think about players and not plays. Who are your best guys? What are your best matchups? And how do you get those guys the football in this situation?
He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down short of that 1st down marker. Sets up a 4th down and decision time for this coach.
These are the decisions that decide games right here. Even in the 2nd quarter, are you going to be aggressive and try to put this ball in the end zone, send your field goal unit on, try to secure the points? I've always thought that it's such a downer for an offense to send the field goal unit on when you get the ball to this point. I love going for it, but again, Chris, I'm an old quarterback. I'm always going to be aggressive.
And they're trying to punch it in here. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, we got a slugfest here. Tie game here. Great stop inside of a minute. They prevent the opposition from going in and scoring before halftime. Now just a little time. They maybe have a couple of snaps to get themselves some points.
Heading left after the handoff. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on 1st down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Fighting off the defender. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a 1st down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their 1st. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll run it to the left. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Ohio State will call their 2nd timeout. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
To throw, it's Sayin. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
This is one of my favorite concepts in football. Just a simple tight end drag route. The key is, as a quarterback, you've got to be on time. If you're on time, you allow that tight end to run after the catch.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for the wide out. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the catch. It's Smith. He goes out of bounds, but they move the ball inside the plus 45. Here we go. 7th play of this drive in the championship game. 3rd down and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable 3rd down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity to get off the field here.
He made it. 3 points on the board. That puts them back on top. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Just time enough for one more play in the half. And they'll use the ground game here. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. The Buckeyes will kick it off to begin the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field, hoping to click here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter, trying to make up this deficit. Dropping back, it's Carr. Oh, the pocket collapsing. And he's brought down after a short gain.
This secondary is doing a heck of a job. There's really nowhere to throw that ball, but I got to give a lot of credit to this quarterback because Chris, he just took what he could get and created a positive play out of something that really wasn't there.
Receivers are bunched together. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to roam. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Notre Dame, to put them on top now.
What a huge play for this offense. That's a good read by the quarterback. Throwing the post to the wide receiver. There's a lot of trust in that guy. His athleticism on the outside, and he makes the catch. Beautiful throw. Touchdown offense. Tell you, they're playing well.
Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're going to run it here. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Good enough for the first down to the 37. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
Defense not fooled on the toss play. They've got it behind the line of scrimmage.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. The receiver grabs it. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. Has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he dumps it off to the tight end. It looks like we've got an injured member of the Fighting Irish down on the field. Senior defensive tackle. Defense all over that first down throw. The short gain makes it 2nd and 7. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. First down, looking for more now. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a first down.
The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
And now the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Play number 8 in this championship game drive, and they face third down and short. They'll try to run for the first down. And he's not going to get there short of the first down. Brings up 4th.
You know, Chris, football is a simple game. It's about blocking. It's about tackling. And on the defensive side, if you can get off of blocks and tackle well, it's usually going to bode well. Here, a negative play. Great job getting behind the line of scrimmage.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Kicking team out for the PAT try. The PAT puts him up 3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. To the air, it's Carr. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain. He's just short of the 40.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And here comes a deep shot. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You cannot miss a wide-open wide receiver down the field. That's a big play, a huge play. Could have broken this game wide open. You've got to step through your drop back and, if anything, underthrow that ball. This cannot go over his head.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And this one is caught. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44. A new set of downs after that completion. Back to throw again. Pressure is coming. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
Chris, this is such a frustrating play for a defense. They do everything right. Coverage unit covers everybody up. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet this quarterback is able to get loose, use his athleticism, and stay ahead of the chains. He makes the offense right, even when the defense is doing its job.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They make the tackle. This defense doing a great job at containing the running back. He just hasn't got it going so far.
Chris, I know they want to get him going, but this defense is totally keying on this run game, and they're not going to allow him to get loose on the outside. He's too good. They told us before this game they had to stop the run, and that's exactly what they've done.
To throw, it's Carr. He'll take a deep shot here. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. After the completion, we'll stop to check out an injured player on the field. It's the freshman tight end. The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Irish.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You've got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a first down.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. On the ground, it's Jackson. Solid run, tackle to the 45-yard line.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. The ball is loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
This is something something I'm so impressed with by this defense is their ability to attack the football, not just the ball carrier, but the football itself. And here they jar it loose, and they're able to recover this fumble moving the other direction.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. To throw, it's Carr. Caught by the receiver. As we hit the quarter break, Notre Dame has the lead. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. They're going to stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
That gain sets up a third down play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Yeah, Chris, that looked really close, and I love the second effort from this running back, fighting for extra yards and ultimately moving the chains. Didn't look like a lot was there in the run game, and yet he was able to fall forward and get the line to gain for a first down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught quickly. Running with purpose. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. The completion sets him up just a yard for the marker here on second down. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And, Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Dropping back. It's Carr. Lets it fly out of the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Your quarterback's out there. When you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. He makes the grab.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback.
Leading here in the 4th quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. From the shotgun, drops back. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. The defense makes the stop. Turnover on downs. A huge moment in this championship game. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Looking for some space. It's Jackson. Gets the first and still running. He's got space. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
That is so impressive, his strength at contact. It's so hard to bring him down. He picked up a ton of yardage after breaking that tackle. This defense is going to have to do a better job of getting 1, 2, 3 guys at the point of attack in order to bring him down.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Offense getting set. It's second down. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Really impressive assignment football from this defense. You got to set the edge, and then you got to pursue, and you got to run after that football hard. And this defense is able to do it, and then they're able to make the tackle on the outside. I love a defense that'll get after it from an effort perspective. Look at these guys run to make the tackle.
The important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. There's the handoff. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs. You're in the late stages of this game. The defense makes the stop. Turnover on downs. A huge moment in this championship game. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Back to pass. It's Carr. Caught near the sticks. It's Graham. Open field ahead. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. National championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Grinding away with their running game. You finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up first down at the 33.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
First down, why not keep it on the ground? And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. Chance to strategize for this second down play.
This is exactly what they need to do here. Milk the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep this game clock running. And if it is, as a quarterback, I'm not snapping this ball on the next play until it's inside of 4 seconds on the play clock. That's how you manage this game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but that first down is all they need to clinch the national championship. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Single back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. And that'll do it. We have a national champion.